is that?
Ammonia.
I haven't played this
That
game
shit'll wake you right up.
in years. This game came out
What
in
hit me with?
2011. We haven't had another
His
boxing
ass.
game.
This is a penitentiary, son. That rip ain't gonna do shit but count somebody out, which means you got to knock
Yeah, I
that
haven't played
cracker on
this
his
game
ass.
since,
Yeah.
like
And you got one round.
2012 maybe.
Fucker on his
I
ass.
haven't played in a long time, but
Knock the fuck on his ass.
I don't remember this story. I don't think I ever had the game. I think I played it from my friend's house growing up. But as you guys see, we in prison or something. So I could use the button to box. Gotta understand this. So I'm gonna make players. We're gonna go into the store mode too. So let me fight the skinhead or something. Wait. Look at his face. Oh, headbutt? Back up. Okay, he's done with it. It's over. It's over. Oh! Skinhead, go down. Skinhead. Achievement, like I said, I haven't played this in a long time. I'm not gonna do amateur because that's gonna be a little too easy. Pro, I'm not gonna do greatest of all time because like I said, I'm gonna lose for sure. I'm gonna lose a lot of fights. Pro sound good to y'all? If pro is too easy, then I'll go to champion. You can do pro right now. This came out on 360. That's a bad boxing movie. It's crazy. This is what we came here for, man. Like I said, I haven't played this, so we're gonna look at this story mode. What, we gonna be fighting in the shower too?
Congratulations on your victory, boy.
Come on, skinhead.
You look real good out there.
Damn!
We're really fucking impressed.
Welcome to the real world, baby!
Nighty night, bitch.
Damn!
I don't want to die in prison.
What kind of prison is this?
Easy now, son. Don't try to talk. Just take it easy now. You're lucky they left you breathing.
I wasn't always this lucky.
This Cuban is no amateur. He could have turned pro years ago. He's been the amateur champ for 9 years. 9 years, are you gonna let him make it 10? That's right, that's why we're here, to get the gold medal. Now go get him, kid!
Okay, we got a real fight.
What a challenge for Andre Bishop as round one is underway. Nobody over the course of the past 9 years has been able to conquer Joel Simon. The Cuban has now been a 9-time champion of these World Amateur Games. Teddy, this has the feeling of a fight that very much looks like it'll be a chess match.
Yeah, this is a Bobby Fischer type fight, no doubt about that. It's a matter of who moves their pawn, and each guy doing a real careful job and a thoughtful job before they touch those pieces.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Scored well with that straight left.
Watch you all the time.
And he returns on that exchange.
I back up. I'm trying to back up.
Teddy, southpaw versus orthodox fighter. So many times we've heard how useful the right hand can be in this match.
Yeah, usually trainers love to tell orthodox fighters against the southpaw that the right hand is the Dragon Slayer.
How you jab?
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Let's get it. I forgot I got stamina too. I gotta be careful.
Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
Been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watchman Hammering Hank, the great Henry Armstrong, never took a step backwards, kept going forwards.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
And I won that
round one.
You're around, Andre. You're winning this fight. Keep that jab up.
You're losing this fight. You gotta pick it up. You hear me? Pick it up.
I think pro is a good number.
Don't walk into it without throwing a punch.
I really don't know how to play. I don't even know how to play this, to be honest.
Okay, that's what I like to see. You're out pointing him. I want to see those hands move more. All right. Deep breaths. Nice work. Nice work.
Keep your hands.
Elementary fight.
Keep your hands up.
Boom, 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 boom. Just throwing punches. And then I'm letting you just throwing punches. I got more.
Keep it up, just like that. Get that jab.
Here we go. Round two is underway. If things stay this way, Andre Bishop is going to coast into victory. He has a considerable lead against Joel Savone. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Joel Savone's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Halfway through round number two. Really brought it that time. A four-punch combination. Carissi's known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during training camp. But right now, we're not seeing the results. He seems to be fading a bit.
Yeah, you start to wonder whether or not Andre Bishop has gotten a little full of himself, you know, breaking the rules a little bit, maybe getting a little cocky. And maybe, you know, Gus sees him in the gym, but he doesn't see him 24/7. Maybe Andre not living the right way.
Scores well to the head with the right hand.
That's an all face shot. He's blocking all of them.
Doubles up the jab.
Analog work. And body shots. Keep it going. Body shots. Let him open up, man.
And yet another good shot comes in. A sharp knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown.
My bad, y'all. Had to answer the door. Got a delivery. Damn, that one shot. I gotta block him. go. That's what I was trying to do to him.
Andre Bishop rises to his feet.
But of course, Gus is experienced enough to know now when he gets back to the corner, he has a job to do. Not just dump cold water on him to revive him, but to tell him what he got hit with. Remove that fear a little bit from his mind that it will happen again. He can correct the mistake.
Back up. I don't understand why the controllers.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. On the mark with the combination by Andre Bishop. Great movement to get away from those punches.
I don't like how he knocked me down.
And that's the end of round 2.
I won with points.
You gotta move your hands in
I
there.
think if you get
Let's
knocked
go.
down,
Don't fight, fight.
right?
Jab and move.
Okay, deep breath. Nice work. I'd like to double up that jab. I want to see 2 jabs, Dre. All night long, Dre. This time, Morty.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook.
Okay, now come on. You can do this. You can do this. I need another round, brother. I need you to be busy this round, all right? Let's go.
I ain't talking about that. Right.
Bishop's off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. Very nice, consistent offensive attack from Andre Bishop against the 9-time World Amateur Games titleist. Hits him in the mug with the right. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? We thought we were getting a couple of lambs out here. We're getting a couple of lions.
Yeah, you did get a couple of lions. Lions that haven't been fed for a while. Lions that have not been taken care of by their keepers.
Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
On my shots.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. How about that left hand?
I'm not trying to outbox this guy.
He has his target. He lands the straight right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Back up.
On the mark with the straight left hand. Scored well up top. Andre Bishop's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots.
Put him on.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Combo guard. Boom.
You watch this kind of an effort tonight by Andre Bishop, and you completely understand why his trainer, Gus Carisi, says the things he says about him.
Yeah, and you understand why he thinks he will be a star. Not just a champion, but a guy who will draw crowds. And I'm not surprised, or at least I wouldn't be surprised if he's not in the corner right now telling him, go out there and close the show.
There were so many doubters of Andre Bishop. Big shot he just scored with.
Bruh.
Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue
I can't keep
on?
throwing random punches. Alright, I just go do this. Bro, I can't keep throwing random punches, bro. I can't throw random punches.
What will happen now with Andre Bishop as he rises up to fight on
How
after
you
being
throw a heavy
floored?
ass punch?
Time is of the essence now. We've reached the halfway point of this final round. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Savone's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Little head knocking with that right hand. Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
punch him back up.
Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Last 10 seconds of the fight. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch.
And now he has to grab. He has to get in close and make sure that he kills some time.
Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Now, right now, what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring.
Andre, how does it feel to be named Fighter of the Games?
It's terrific, honestly. Being voted fighter of the
Yeah,
Games,
baby.
It's an honor.
Gold medal, baby. Yeah.
This is my baby brother, my big baby brother, Rain.
Hey, big baby Bishop. I'm a fighter too, and one day I'm gonna be right where he is now.
Like I was saying, it's a lot of talented boxers out here, and it's an honor just being...
Hey, Bishop brothers are in the house. Big baby Bishop, what?
It was a fabulous tournament. Truly exciting to watch. But even more exciting, McQueen Promotions is pleased to announce that we've just added Isaac Frost to our roster of boxing talent.
Isaac, are you disappointed that Andre Bishop won Fighter of the Games?
Disappointed. I'm the heavyweight gold medalist. No one went the distance with me. Nobody here could ever go the distance with me. I am the best fighter at these games. Period.
Andre Bishop is a talented middleweight, but I think Isaac makes a good point. Regardless, both these young men could have very bright futures in professional boxing.
So I could beat him. I could beat him.
Come on, kid, you got this. Keep those punches coming, kid.
I wish I had a longer wingspan. Damn, look at that. Okay, I gotta learn how to do them counters.
Those elbows. Let's go. Work. Work.
I'm talking about too much.
Get that shit down. Fast.
Smack this nigga all in this shit. Go. How you get him up?
Come on, kid. Side to side. Faster. Focus on this. Speed up those punches. Keep those legs moving. Turn those shoulders.
Knock his ass out. It's all me.
Move those hips. Pick up the pace. Come on. Side to side. Come on, pick it up. Side to side. Keep it up. I want to see some speed.
Come on, bro. This dude ain't going down. Counter punches.
Come on.
How you get him off me? I knocked him out. What? So I gotta knock him out.
Remember, stick and move. Stick and move. Punch, punch, move.
How you get him off of me? Dog.
Speed it up. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, he would have hit me with that counter, would have been game over.
Keep those elbows in. Let's go. Work it.
I'm like that.
Let's go. Bend those harder.
Man, uppercut.
Bend those knees. Side. Let's go. Speed up those punches.
Back it up.
Harder, fast. Side to side. Move your head. Stop. Keep it up.
Good hit.
I want to see speed and power. Speed and power.
I'm throwing enough speed. I don't know if I got enough power.
Keep those pushing, kid. I want to see you punch harder, faster. Double up, faster, faster. Don't slow down now. Come on. I know you can do it. Faster.
Fucking loser. Boom! Rib shot. Fucking loser. I'm gonna beat that body.
You okay?
I beat that little body.
Beautiful, kid. You got your father's power.
He certainly does. His father hit like a heavyweight, too. Gus, despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what you say about me, Queen. Always nice to see you, Megan.
Always nice to see you too, Gus.
I'm bringing my daughter into the business. You know how good she is with fighters. I want her to manage Andre. You're a great trainer. Why not concentrate on what you do best and let Megan and I concentrate on Andre's career?
Thanks, but I think I can handle it.
Isaac Frost will be fighting for a title within 2 years. I can do that for you, too.
Thanks, but I can handle it.
Did this old man ever get your father a title shot?
He was on his way!
The only way to the title is through me!
Not if nobody can beat me.
Oh, you think so? You don't know who you're fucking with.
Dad!
You've been listening to this stupid old man!
Dad!
You don't know who you're fucking with!
I apologize.
No, you have no reason to apologize. But your father, on the other hand, he chews fighters up and he spits them out.
Gus, if we just...
Megan, you're a good egg. But no way are we getting in bed with D.L. McQueen.
I respect your decision. Lucius Palmer likes to run, but he'll get aggressive at the end of each round. He's good at stealing fights. Good luck, Andre.
Thanks, Megan.
She's right about Palmer. She's a smart girl, that Megan.
What a night of boxing here at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago, Illinois. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. So much to talk about tonight on this card. The thing that interests me, and so many of you out there, is the pro debut of Andre Bishop. The much talked about middleweight prospect will be debuting against Lucius Palmer, a veteran who looks to give him a test. We heard from Lucius Palmer's corner saying that they wanted him to concentrate a bit more on defense. That was a good block there. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Palmer's a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
Halfway through round number one. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world.
Oh, things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Andre Bishop. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Palmer. Combination to the head. Good right hand. Good flush shot. This is a tough moment for Andre Bishop right now. He's hurt. I can hear his corner saying, spit out your mouthpiece. They're just looking for any excuse right now to get some time. Bishop's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. What guts by Andre Bishop to survive that and now to move on. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Goes up top with a right hand.
Come on.
Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by Andre Bishop.
Finish with the hook.
Andre Bishop's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. You know, Bishop's opponent has set a pretty good pace here tonight, and I don't think Bishop has reacted well to it. He's fading a bit.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open a little bit. There's two problems there. One, you're telling your opponent, I'm tired. The other is you have your mouth open. That's a loose joint now. You get hit on the jaw, you can get a broken jaw.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Bishop's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
And here we go again as Lucius Palmer tries to steal this round against Andre Bishop.
Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab.
Look. Here you go. Put my face with that. Into my face. Girl, I don't care about you, man. All right, look.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that.
Keep moving.
And now he's targeting upstairs. And now he scores with that left to the body.
Uppercut. Good, good.
That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now.
Still not moving enough. Move. Side to side.
Boy, Mayweather.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
They're not focusing.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Lucius Palmer now. You know, Palmer has been working on his defense, and there he blocked that punch. Palmer's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own.
Focus.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Solid right by Palmer. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. I would have thought that Andre Bishop and trainer Gus Carisi would have not reached this stage tonight, but they have. Urgency is upon them.
Yeah, and the good thing is Gus will make sure he behaves urgently the way he should. He will make sure that Andre Bishop knows that he got to get going.
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Palmer. What a sharp, piercing hook by Andre Bishop. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Bishop's work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
No, there's two reasons for it, Joe. One is his opponent. His opponent is pretty smart there. You know, he's not just standing there saying, hey, hit me. He's moving, he's being smart defensively. The other thing is the punches are a little too wide. He needs to shorten them up a little.
Just a minute and a half left in the fight. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. A knifing jab splits through by Palmer. Last minute of this last round. Scores with the combo to the head. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before.
There it is! Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. So he was knocked down, but Andre Bishop is proving that he doesn't want to be knocked out tonight. Palmer's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Completely one-sided fight, at least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision. Welcome, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside.
Okay. So this is the block button. I'm pressing the wrong button. This is the block. This is the lean and modify punches. In your body. That's how you block. Oh, power. Okay, power. push, flick to move faster. Okay, taunt, headbutt, punches. Okay, straight punch, hook. Press them together to do uppercuts. These two. Okay, so it's these two, the two back buttons. It's a clutch. I'm not playing it now. I was pressing the wrong button to block.
Teddy Atlas, we have a big night of boxing ahead. Plus, so many are looking forward to our undercard. It is the pro debut for the much heralded Andre Bishop. The middleweight will be facing the crafty veteran Lucius Palmer. All from here, the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago right now. Nice block by Palmer. Teddy, typically in a fight like this, when we have a power puncher against a real high stamina, well-conditioned fighter, what adjustments do you usually see made throughout the fight?
Well, one of the adjustments is on the side of the power puncher. He may find out that he better stop looking for home runs, stop swinging for the fences. He may have to adjust his game where he's using the jab more, looking for singles and doubles, not just that big one over the fence.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Palmer's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Go.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Well played, straight right hand.
Ooh, that power jump, okay.
Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Well struck, solid combination by Palmer. So the first round of Andre Bishop's pro career is in the books, facing Lucius Palmer here. Teddy, after what we just saw, what can we expect?
Well, we could expect that he's going to try to grab the last parts of the round. You saw that right there. You know, he'll fight 3/4 of the round at one pace, and then all of a sudden flurry a little bit, flash a little bit at the end, try to grab the eyes of the judges.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. Palmer's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the cornerman is the most important person right now in that ring. He has to do his job and stop that bleeding.
This is not a good sign for Andre Bishop. It appears that he's slowing at this point.
Yeah, what he needs to do is start placing his shots a little bit. But right now, as you just alluded to, he's just not throwing.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
That's a nice right hand that time by Andre Bishop. A huge uppercut by Andre Bishop.
Let it go.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Palmer. Andre Bishop showing his superiority in that last round. That was an easy 3 minutes for him, and he's got momentum.
Yeah, what I like about him is we know that he has good ability, speed, power, but he also has the technique. That is the car that's going to drive the ability to where he wants to go.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Nice work.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And he ties up on the inside. Bishop's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. And he just holds on there.
Pay him back.
Right to the head with that right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Bishop starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think he could still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now, Andre Bishop can be dangerous, can catch his opponent, maybe coming in a little reckless.
Last round of what has been a highly competitive, virtually dead-even fight. There's a straight right hand. Bishop is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
Halfway point of this last round.
These niggas boxing, man. These niggas boxing, man. Beat this nigga boxing. Y'all remember back in high school, or middle school, or elementary school, y'all niggas just go to boxing.
Final minute of this final round of this fight. Oh, good exchange there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Palmer's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Bishop has to be careful at the end of these rounds here as Palmer once again is looking to steal the round. I say it all the time, you never know what you're going to get in this sport. We never thought this fight would go the distance.
No, early on it looked...
Hi everybody, so glad you're with us. Joe.
Is that my guy that's ready to rumble?
And there's the opening bell. Round number one, scheduled for 4. This one is expected to be a thriller. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, Both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena, when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter, can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm doing. Thinking his butt's supposed to be knocked out a long time ago.
Head movement.
That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there. Land the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. That was an interesting first round for Andre Bishop, the American making his pro debut here. Teddy, Lucius Palmer's the kind of guy that could give a young up-and-comer like Bishop some issues.
He likes to steal the end parts of a round, kind of like Ray Leonard did against Marvin Hagler. Has to be careful for that.
Palmer's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
He comes with the straight right hand. Palmer's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Landing two jabs by Palmer. A stabbing right hand by Andre Bishop. Halfway through this round, a piercing uppercut by Andre Bishop. A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Andre Bishop.
Well, I like the hitting back up. I like that.
Jumper! Nice!
Carissi's known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during training camp. But right now, we're not seeing the results. He seems to be fading a bit.
Yeah, you start to wonder whether or not Andre Bishop has gotten a little full of himself, you know, breaking the rules a little bit, maybe getting a little cocky, and maybe...
Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop. Solid. Andre Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown. What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
As soon as you feel ropes, move out. Okay, listen. You can throw him off with some head movement. That's it. Throw him off with head movement.
And round number 3 is underway. Smart move by Lucius Palmer there, able to block that punch.
He ain't blocking, he felt that jump. Yeah, I'm trash this joint.
Unload! More punches!
Jab with the straight, classic combination. Andre Bishop is in a bad spot right now. He is damaged. Big shot there. And for the second time.
I'm about to give up, though. I was about to give up, but
Welcome, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas. We have a big night of boxing ahead. Plus, so many are looking forward to our undercard. It is the pro debut for the much heralded Andre Bishop. The middleweight will be facing the crafty veteran Lucius Palmer. All from here, the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago right now. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Power puncher versus the high stamina fighter. How does the high stamina fighter want this fight to unfold as it goes longer?
Well, the high stamina fighter, what he wants to do is he wants to get a lead. Get the lead, go out there quick out of the gate, and then later on you have the power puncher looking for one shot at a time. He's going to be searching them all night, and he's never going to find them.
Protecting his head well with his guard. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Palmer's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it can get nasty as the fight progresses.
check this camera. This camera trash. Oh yeah, that's probably the best one. Side jump.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. A well-placed overhand right.
Yeah, I like this.
Bishop's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Palmer's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. So much anticipation for the pro debut of the young American, Andre Bishop, here tonight facing Lucius Palmer. Through one round, Teddy, has anything revealed itself?
His hand speed, he's very fast in there. I think he has to settle down a little bit, though, as the rounds go on.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
Well, the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Palmer. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Flush right hand to the head. A quick, devastating hook by Andre Bishop.
Nah, I need this camera view. This camera view is way better.
Bishop's right hand scores well that time. Palmer's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Good combination punching by Palmer.
Don't let him beat you. Don't let him beat you. Don't let him beat you.
Well, as if it's right on cue, Lucius Palmer here at the end of the round, flurrying against Andre Bishop. Flipping him with that uppercut. Big shot by Andre Bishop. And we come to the end of round number 2.
I want you. Use the ring.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Palmer's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Bishop's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Very good work on the inside with the uppercut. Now, if you're standing opposite that right there, Teddy, what do you have to do to stop it?
Well, first of all, you have to understand and recognize that's the punch you should be aware of and close, because there's only a few punches. You're in real close. There's not room for too many other punches. The uppercut is the one you expect. So expect it, first of all, and move your head on the side so it misses you.
Well, he ties up there. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Palmer's now seeing his own blood, and it's coming from his mouth. Bishop's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. A stabbing right hand comes in by Andre Bishop. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Bishop's the kind working his way on the outside. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
Not playing with him this time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, what more can Gus Parisi really tell him to do? Just keep what you've been doing. He is dominating this fight. He's got to be way up on the scorecards, Teddy.
Oh, he definitely is. And what you want to do now is maybe test the waters what kind of finish you are. Maybe. Not get reckless, but show that you can finish.
Look at that combination by Andre Bishop. Palmer's cut does not look good at all. I get the sense that the referee could stop this fight at any moment.
So the key is where it is. The doctor will take that into mind. Is it in a place where if it gets worse, it could imperil his health? It could imperil his vision down the road.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Palmer showing us some of those survival tactics that he's picked up as a pro. Was knocked down earlier, and now he's in survival mode.
And that's exactly where he needs to be if he wants to get to another round and if he wants to be able to turn it around and get offensive later.
Throws a counter punch there. 90 seconds to go in the fight. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand.
1, 2, 1, 2.
And now he's targeting upstairs. All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight. Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. What a big shot. Lucius Palmer's down. That combination floored him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A knockout victory to start your career. As if the buzz isn't big enough for Andre Bishop. This will put fuel on that fire. He gets rid of Lucius Palmer.
Back here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
Oh yeah, this is what I need right here.
Sure, kid. I don't believe in building a record fighting nobodies. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great, and I'm gonna help you get there. You're gonna take some fights against decent guys, and I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm gonna be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm gonna be disappointed. Got it, kid? I wanna see these guys on the floor.
Oh boy.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. There's Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer, Gus Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
And they saying this all
Hi, everybody. This is Joe Tessitore. Glad you're with us alongside Teddy Atlas. We're at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans, and it is the second pro fight in the career of the much-talked-about Andre Bishop. Coming off that victory against Lucius Palmer, now he takes on Mike Walker. Who do you think has the mental edge in a matchup like this of boxer versus brawler?
Well, it depends how it starts. You know, if the boxer can start and he can control landscape, he can be on the outside, getting his way, getting a little cooperation where the brawler's walking into his punches, and then tie up on the inside, he has the advantage.
Walker's right hand scores well. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Walker's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Bishop's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Good shot to the head with that right hand. Halfway through this round here, he returns the favor with a right hand of his own. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Blocks away that headshot. You see him holding on. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Walker's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight, not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and he's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill. And maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. A headshot blocked. Let's give a very honest assessment as to where Andre Bishop is in his career right now. Facing a guy like he is tonight, Mike Walker, he should annihilate him.
Yeah, he should, but it's not just about that, it's how he does it. He should go through him, but you want to see him go through him in an effective, efficient way where he looks like a future champion.
The left hand coming into play by Andre Bishop. Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. Walker's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
There's that overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Big shot. He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time.
Yeah, he went down like that dude's cornbread fade. It's over. It's over.
Walker's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Wow, what an uppercut. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
Bang, 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 bang. That's why he in jail. That's why he in jail. Bang, bang, bang. That's why he in jail.
Your winner.
Is he dead? That boy, the closest thing to that boy, the closest thing to
I was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
At 2-0, the young upstart Andre Bishop is getting a lot of attention, and he has ours tonight. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. We welcome you to this night of boxing here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans. Bishop looks to start his pro career 3-0 as he takes on Wilfred Rosario. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Oh, let me get this guy out of here, man. Get off me, man.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there.
Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm watching this Kevin Sanders video right now. And this girl in the interview crying and stuff. Girl, I don't want to hear you cry, bro. You came in this man.
Andre Bishop's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Halfway through round number one. A stinging uppercut by Andre Bishop. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Blocks that belt line well. Oh, what an uppercut. Rosario's combination punching is working well here. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Rosario's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Well, these early fights in the career of Andre Bishop are all starting to look the same, and that's actually a good thing. I talked to Gus Carisi before the fight, his trainer, who says, listen, being exciting and delivering to the fans is fine by me.
Yeah, because he wants to make money. He knows you got to win. That's the main thing, you got to win. But he knows how you win.
Big shot comes crashing home. He goes down for the first time. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Little head hunting with the left.
And I ain't even throwing no power
Good
punches.
clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Rosario. Rosario's in a tough spot right here. He's gonna be good. Solid right hand lands. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's oh, and there you go.
Yeah.
Rosario's unable to withstand that combination.
That's what happens when you cover a little slow.
Good God. It's crazy when you see boxers get hit and they like stumbling, like they go down and just keep hitting them. Yeah, who wants to see stuff like that? That's crazy.
I kept winning fights. I got people's attention.
My father told me to find out what it'll take to make you change your mind about working with us.
I don't want to work with y'all, man. I'm working with the old time.
Yeah?
Yeah. All you gotta do is change Gus's mind.
Is that all? You don't have a say in this?
Sure I do. I say Gus is my manager.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to change Gus's mind.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I was by Keyshawn Hayes' camp the other day. His trainer thinks you're a sucker for the left hook. Keyshawn says he's dropping you with it.
Yeah? Well, Keyshawn Hayes is entitled to his own opinion, isn't he?
Shorty, your father want you over here talking to me? 'Cause I don't think so.
One of the best looking middleweight.
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's gonna try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Keyshawn Johnson.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Andre Bishop. I think Bishop, and bang, and away he goes. Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer after being floored by that power punch. Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think he could still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now, Andre Bishop can be dangerous, can catch his opponent, maybe coming in a little reckless.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, look at this
Andre Bishop, beautiful head movement, good lateral movement, getting out of the way. Did you see that? Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that could be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So start one hand. He's going to be looking, he's going to react. Start the right hand, just a little flinch of the right hand, throw the left hand instead. Misdirection.
A new round underway here. Hayes is hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see, as hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
He is swinging away, even though he's in bad shape.
And he's going to leave himself even more open by swinging. He'd be better off getting those hands up and trying to weather this storm defensively.
In a strange way, now it could create a... Wow, look at that! And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hayes is still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Nice solid left hand scored by Hayes. Left to the body. Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. Oh! Down goes Bishop. 1, 2, 3. What will happen now with Andre Bishop as he rises up to fight on after being floored? Blocks the headshot. Up top with the right hand. Hayes' eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Overhand right can be so effective. Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
But the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Andre Bishop just being smart on the outside. onto his opponent. And Bishop is rocked by a left hook by Hayes. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Andre Bishop showing his superiority in that last round. That was an easy 3 minutes for him, and he's got momentum.
Yeah, what I like about him is you know that he has good ability, speed, power, but he also has the technique. That is the car that's going to drive the ability to where he wants to go.
Get those hands up!
Should have been done last one.
Oh! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Andre Bishop gives Keyshawn Hayes a taste of his own medicine. The big hitter was hit hard, a knockout victory for Bishop.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
They gotta put me in the rack again.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is. He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. God, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother and stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid.
Hey, old timer, what you want me to hit you in your shit?
Oh, good luck with Alvarez. But I got a feeling it's not gonna be your night.
Alright, I'm ending the gameplay right here. We've been at this for like an hour and 25 minutes. But let me know what y'all guys think in the comment section. I said in the description. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If I should keep playing this or not. Like I said, I haven't played this in a long time. Let me know if y'all think like the difficulty level was too low. I need to put the difficulty level up some. But like I said, I'm enjoying myself. I think it's kind of hard because you never know. I'm keep getting knocked out. But yeah, just let me think with y'all. Let me know what y'all think. And I'm gonna get out of here. See y'all until the next time. Peace.